Hey, what's good, guys? This is Retronic Ice Cat. You're on the Real News Talk channel. Rate, comment, subscribe. So now I just received this fucked up news. Um, Basically, it's about a 15-year-old girl having sex with up to 25 boys in a high school in Florida. I think it's called South Fort Myers High School. Um, Basically, what happened was the video was caught on Snapchat uh, with the girl being recorded having sex, getting fucked out by different guys in that school. And one of the students here told the press that, where the fuck was everyone at while that shit was going down? Well, I think that what happened was the girl must have asked the teacher whether she could use the bathroom, and then the teacher obviously said, "All right, then go ahead." And then she went to the bathroom, and then a next guy asked the teacher if he could use the bathroom as well. So they all said yes, and they all went to the toilet. I don't know what toilet they went to, or what bathroom or whatever, but they went to the bathroom to meet the girl and then took turns. It's fucked up, man. They all had a go in her, and I don't know how old these guys were, but they were probably around the same age, roughly. Maybe around 16, 17, I don't know. But the girl was performing all anal sex or whatever sex position that she was doing. But it was recorded on the Snapchat as well. I don't know how the fuck it ended up on Snapchat. I know girls expose themselves on Snapchat sometimes. They just expose their ass, they expose their tits, and all of that. And that's what this generation is doing. They're exposing themselves to all these random guys, you know what I mean, just to get attention. And they wonder why all these perverted men drool over them and shit, and they complain about it. Because they put themselves out there. They wanted the attention, but at the same time, they don't want all these creepy men fucking coming up at them. Well, what you put out there is what you're going to attract. And that's what this generation doesn't understand. This generation thinks that this life is a joke. Life is not a joke. That's why a lot of girls end up getting raped. Because they put themselves out there, to indirectly be raped. Obviously, it's not the right thing. But at the same time, these things happen. That's the reality. There's a lot of sick motherfuckers out there. When they see girls, expose themselves like that, they're going to try it on with the girl. And they're going to treat you the way you treat yourself. The way you carry yourself, that's how people are going to treat you. And that's what guys do. Because they have a higher sex drive than women do. And most of these girls know that. It just shows you that technology has fucked everything up. It has fucked this generation up so badly. It's made people lazy. I know things like that happen in schools as well, where a boy and a girl have sex in the toilets and that, and if they get caught, they'll be expelled or serve immediate suspension, like be suspended for a very, very long time until further notice. It happens all the time. It even happened back when I was at school as well. Like a school I went to, there was this girl who had sex with this guy, and she ended up getting expelled. I don't know about the guy, but I know that the girl got expelled for giving this guy a blowjob at the school that I went to. So that shit's been going on for time. But according to the teachers at that school, from that school, they said that disciplinary action has been taken, but there's no signs of anyone being arrested or anyone pressing charges. So I know they said that the legal consent in Florida is 18, but they allow 16 and 17-year-olds to have sexual intercourse with people between the ages of 16 and 23. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of fucked up, though, for a 15-year-old girl to be doing that. There's a time and a place for all those things, and this Snapchat video has spread it across the entire school. I know some students may not have seen it, but they've probably been searching for that video, but maybe it got deleted before before more people could view it, you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. This generation of women are just, a lot of them, the majority of them are fucking sluts. You know, they have no self-respect for themselves, and it brings shame to their parents as well, because the parent of this child, of this girl, was even ashamed, was even like concerned and worried. But at the same time, it all comes down to parenting. You know, maybe the parent didn't teach their kid properly, didn't raise them properly. I don't know if it's the mom or whether it's the dad, but, you know, someone in the family did not raise their child right. For them to be behaving like this at school and whatnot, it's fucking crazy, man. You know what I mean? You know? Too much madness goes on. I blame the technology though still. Just take away all social media. Take all the social media sites away. There'll be less exposure. Because it's a lot easier to expose other people as well. And once that shit hits the net, there's no turning back. That shit's there for life. It's going to be there for a very, very long time. And it's going to bring humiliation to you in the future. And people ain't going to look at you the same. They're going to look at you as a piece of shit, basically. That's what I don't get about this fucking generation. I really don't. This generation is just fucking stupid. The majority of the people in this generation, you know. You understand what I'm saying? They're just too ignorant to understand anything. They think that life is a joke until shit hits the fan. That's why I'm very, very lucky to have been born in the late 80s, because at least back in my days, social media wasn't so advanced then. Even though social media was slowly coming up, but it was nowhere near as advanced as it is now. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm almost 28 years old. So my time was a little bit different than this generation. This generation is just fucking stupid. At least with my generation, yeah, they had a little bit of more common sense. But this generation, they just take it to a whole nother level. I'm not saying that my generation was any different, because my generation, they had some stupid people as well. But this generation, it puts the icing on the cake. You know? And I question the parents' parenting skills. Some of these parents aren't even fit to be parents, because they don't even care to fucking raise their child right. They let their child run wild because they claim that they're too busy to take care of their child. Also, you're too busy to discipline your child. You're too busy to put your child in check. Teach them right from wrong. Because if you don't teach your kids, if you don't have time to discipline them, or even care to discipline them, then they're going to do whatever the fuck they want, and they're going to believe what they're doing is right, which is wrong. It really is, because what example this generation is setting for the up and coming generation within the next few years? What fucking example are they setting? They're not setting a good example. They're setting an even bad example. We already have shitty music. We already have shitty TV programs that I don't even watch anymore. You know? That's why I stay retro, but that's not the point. The point is that people need to start fixing up. And know that every action has consequences. And if you don't change, shit could get worse for you. And when it does, you ain't going to like the outcome of it. and you need to change before it's too late. Because at the end of the day, you know, people can be so heartless and use your past against you by exposing you to other people, and then people will lose respect for you, and then you wonder why you're alone. That's what I don't get with, you know, this generation, especially the women. Some of the women. Don't get me wrong. There's a few decent, classy women in this generation, but they're very rare to find because they keep themselves to themselves. They take themselves seriously. They take life seriously. But a lot of the girls out there who like partying, going to clubs, want to grow up so quick, they're the stupid ones. They want to live the fast life, you know, get with all these bad boys that don't give a fuck about them, you know, have multiple sex with men and shit like that. Want their pussy to be digged out and that at such a young age. What kind of fucked up generation are we living in? I don't know what goes through these girls' minds. I really don't. Having sex here with 25 men, that's kind of similar to rape. A 15-year-old girl having sex with multiple men, that's rape. You know? But obviously she consented because she was up for it. So they're not going to class it as that. But if she refused it, then they'll class it as rape. That's why they don't plan on pressing any charges. But I don't know what's going to happen to those guys. I don't think much is going to happen. They'll probably serve immediate suspension or maybe kicked out of the school. But if the girl's 15 and the other students were probably around the barely legal age, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But it's bullshit, really. When women lower themselves to that level, no man is going to respect you. And you're the same type of girls who go for all these no good men and want to go with a good guy after that guy who you fucking chase dumps you and kicks you to the curb and uses you like a fucking used condom. You want to run to the good guy like he's going to take responsibility for you. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. That ain't going to happen. Because that good guy will be on to bigger and better things. He'll have a better job. He'll have a secured life. Where would you be? A loner. And a waste of space. You know? It's the fucking truth. It's the reality. People are going to treat you the way you treat yourself. The way you carry yourself. If you carry yourself like a tramp, people are going to treat you like a tramp. If you carry yourself in a respectable way, people will show you respect. That's how the world operates. And if you don't like that, if you don't like what I said, then too bad, so sad. You know, it's reality. You need to wake the fuck up because you're living in a virtual world. You're living in a fantasy world. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Think about what I said. You know, you youngsters out there, educate yourself. You know, get an education and get your head screwed on. Because, boy, another generation is rising. And the last thing that we need right now is for the up-and-coming generation to look up to you lot with your fucked up ways and mimic it and do worse when they grow up. So think about it. Alright? The whole thing is just fucked up. That's all I gotta say. I'm completely lost for words, you know. I just can't take people like that seriously. Because most guys nowadays are looking for a good woman, a respectable woman who has her head screwed on. Those are the type of women that guys are looking for. Like myself, I'm looking for a good woman too, and I'm single. You know, so that's that right there. So rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this fucked up scenario, and I'd like to get your feedback on it. So follow me on Twitter, @RetroNeckEyesCat. subscribe to my other channel, Mr. Ice Cat, where I sometimes do videos and report on my music and stuff. So until my next video, take care, stay blessed, keep it real. Peace out.